our primary sector that we do is the healthcare industry.
Okay.
But we've now moved on, getting a lot more calls in the oil and gas manufacturer production. We're working really hard on those safety, employee safety, personnel accountability, asset tracking. That's what we do.
So, this is no baloney. I've done 1,300 shows, and if you're going to ask me where do all the innovative products come from, it's two places. It's Canada.
Yep.
And Israel.
Yep.
For the most part.
Yep.
And Israel because people are trying to kill you all the time.
Yep.
And Canada because you have a lot of snow and a lot of free time on your hands, and you're sitting in the cabin saying, you know what, we're going to come up with some ingenious solution for that. I'm just kidding you, half kidding you. But really, there are a lot of innovative things coming out of there. It's really kind of interesting.
Most definitely.
Well, something maybe most people wouldn't have thought about or expected, but it's really true. Now, RFID, I'm going to call it old technology in a way, because now we have all these other things, but solid, reliable technology.
Yes.
Which is, yeah.
We're a key differentiator, and the biggest thing that differentiates us from passive to active RFID. Passive, the tag itself just has a magnet and it has to walk through a portal.
Right.
If you have a large facility, you need a lot more infrastructure within that facility and for it to portal through.
Right.
In an active world, what we do is our tags have a battery and technology within it, that tag where it's beaconing out as an active tag. So it's really different than a passive. And one thing that sets us apart from other active RFID companies is we own the infrastructure, software, and hardware from start to back. We do not use any third-party companies.
Well, that's important. Yeah.
The tags themselves come as a case from China, but we're not a big company per se. We're about 60 people strong, but about 50 or 45 of those people are engineers, and they build all this stuff in-house.
Well, that's fantastic. Now, I used to use those at the studio a lot. We couldn't use it in the live broadcast facility only because the broadcast engineers were worried that maybe the signal from an RFID interfere with something. It really wasn't the case, right? But it was a solid technology. Tell me how it's changed since I used it 15 years ago. What's the new thing about RFID? We have larger areas. The active thing, I think, is a little new, right? How has that business changed?
I would say that, us being active, we can do a lot of wide areas. And we've got customers that we've dealt with that have steel beams or bigger cranes or things inside that warehouse, and we've actually been able to bypass through those.
Oh, really?
Or get around those things.
Yeah.
And it's continuously ever changing. I've never seen one customer the cookie cutter to the next customer. They always ask for different things. And with radio, you can do it's just less bandwidth or less frequency, and not a lot of things are interrupted through radio. It's
kind of its own channel.
Completely its own channel. You got it.
Now let's talk about security for that. You don't often hear about an RFID device being hacked. I don't know. Does it happen?
Does it which? Sorry?
Being hacked.
No.
You don't hear about that. Is it because everything's hackable, I suppose, but is it because it's more difficult technology to get into, or what is the deal?
You know what? And that's something that sets us apart too. We've got really great software, smart people behind that software, and we just give an install wizard to the customer. We don't have access to that information. That allows us to do what we do with the healthcare facilities and larger.
Oh, because of HIPAA and stuff,
yeah, all of that. So we just set up the software, give you an install wizard. That can be set up on-prem server or off-site in the cloud, and we set it up and support it. But our support model is if the device is down. Like one of the readers or exciters is down. We don't know what information you put.
And what are we doing in healthcare with RFID? What's it? Baby tracking or?
Baby tracking.
Okay.
One baby's worth $40 million to a facility.
Wow.
If it exits or gets misplaced within the hospital.
$40 million?
$40 million.
I don't think I was worth $40 million. Maybe a couple thousand, maybe. I'm thinking, I don't know. But
we've got backing from those facilities.
Wow.
That's how much. Your healthcare is private. Ours is, free to in Canada.
Well, nothing's free now.
No,
Come on,
Canada.
You
know what I mean. That's a tax.
Right.
But insurance and if the market found out that it was a misplaced baby.
Oh, yeah.
For that hospital,
Out of business. That's it.
It puts a major major strain on that facility.
Fantastic. Again, some of the best things come out of Canada for sure. Give us your name one more time.
Philip Resler.
And the website?
www.garderfid.com.
I'm glad you said it, not me.
Thank you.
Back in right here at Security Guy TV. ASI is 2019. What's the other one? Oh, yeah, securityguyradio.com. I forgot about that. We'll be right back.
Thank you.
Thanks, my friend.
Thank you.